Every law firm that is spending money on marketing and advertising needs to build and maintain a proper marketing forecast. And so when it comes to building that forecast, there are several things that need to be factored in to ensure that the forecast is useful, reliable, and accurate. To start, the forecast needs to be segmented by month and channel, and it needs to set realistic KPIs for each marketing channel. The forecast also needs to factor in seasonality and upcoming business changes, such as a new website or launching new advertising channels. And then it needs to determine how both of those things will impact marketing performance. The forecast also needs to set aside 5 to about 15% of the marketing budget for testing purposes. And this allocation of the budget should be considered a purely speculative, experimental investment with the aim of unlocking further efficiency or growth for your marketing portfolio. In other words, this is like the higher risk but potentially higher return part of your marketing budget. The forecast should also be reviewed and approved by the marketing and finance leaders of the law firm. And I'll put more emphasis on the finance side because your CFO or your controller or whoever's in charge of the finances needs to make sure that the planned budget is not going to put the firm in an unnecessarily risky position over the short term or the long term. And then lastly, the forecast should be actualized on a recurring basis. I think monthly is a good cadence, and the projection should be updated as more of the forecast is actualized. So all that is to say that if you don't establish a true north to assess your marketing channels, your campaigns, and your tactics against, you're going to leave your marketing teams and your agency partners with no way to determine if their efforts correspond to the actual long-term business objectives of your law firm.